In this video, I'll show you how to subtract fractions. I've provided all possible questions that you could be asked. So this means that you can answer any question that has to do with subtracting fractions if you could be asked to do so. And by the way, I did not include mixed fractions because they will be on another video. Okay, let's start with the first one. We have 2 over 3 minus 1 over 3. Now, on a question like this, you can see that the denominators are the same. If the denominators are the same, just take the common denominator. In this case, 3 is common, like it's the same. And you put it at the bottom here is a denominator again. And then you just subtract 1 from 2. So you can have something like this. And of course, this sign here is this sign here. So 2 minus 1 is going to be 1. And you carry over that, you carry that 3 in the denominator to your answer. That's how you do it. If this was a 2 over 4 minus 1 over 4, you would have 4 at the base and you perform the same calculation basically. Let's go to the second one. Here you have 5 over 2 minus 1 over 4, and bases are not the same, but you can perform some manipulation here. You can change this such that it has a denominator that's equal to 4. And you can do that by multiplying by 2 over 2 on 5 over 2. 2 times 5 is going to be equal to 10. 2 times 2 is going to be equal to 4. Now, because the bases are the same, you're going to put 4 at the bottom. And then you're going to say 10 minus 1. 10 minus that 1 there, just as we did here on this question. And your answer will be 10 minus 1, 9 over 4. Okay, let's go to the third one. Here you have 7 over 6 minus 3 over 7. And the manipulation technique that we've just used in this question won't work here. So what we need to do in a case like this where it's not immediately obvious what you need to do, you could just multiply 6 by 7. So 7 times 6 or 6 times 7 is going to be equal to 42. And then listen to me carefully. Now what you're going to do is you're going to multiply diagonally 7 with that 7 there. You start with this one. This is the first one that you start with, and your answer is going to be written here on the left. So 7 times 7 is equal to 49, and you write to 49 here. And then now you also you multiply 6 by 3. 6 times 3 is going to be equal to 18. You write to 18 on the right. This is the second part. Don't confuse, don't mix these steps. You start diagonally up towards 7 at the base, and you start diagonally from the base upwards to 3 and put your answer on the right. Okay, so 49 minus 18 is going to be equal to 31 over 42. It's that easy. Now let's go to this one. Here we have 1 over 4 minus 5 over 3. Again, it's not immediately obvious what can you do to get the bases to be the same. Again, you're just going to say 4 times 3. So 4 times 3 is going to be 12. And then you can say 1 times by 3. And then you're going to write your answer on the left, 3. And then you're going to say 4 times 5. That's going to be 20. You're going to write your answer on the right. So the answer you get here is written on the left, and the answer you get here is written on the right. Okay, so 3 minus 20 is equal to negative 17 over 12. Now let's go to the last one. We have 2 over 8 minus 1. When you have a whole number, it's pretty simple because you can just change this number depending on what number you have here at the denominator of 2. So what you're going to have here is something that looks like this. You're turning this number into 8 over 8 because 8 over 8 is equal to 1, and 8 over 8 makes things easy because now the bases, the denominators are the same. So you're going to put your 8 here, and then you're going to say 2 minus 8. So 2 minus 8 is going to be equal to negative 6 over 8. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 8 4 times. Your answer is going to be negative 3 over 4. That's how you do these questions. If, for example, you had, let's say, if you had 2 here, if there was 2 here, how would you do this question? If you have 2, you would still multiply by 8 over 8 because it's like you're multiplying by 1, and therefore you're not changing the value of 2. This is still 2, right? So you would have 2 over 8 minus 2 times 8 is equal to 16 over 8. Because the bases are the same, the denominators are the same. Keep on saying the bases. Because the denominators are the same, you can then subtract what's on top. So this is going to be 2 minus 16. So that's going to be negative 14 over 8. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 14 7 times. The answer is going to be negative 7 over 4. That's how you do these questions. The mixed fraction video will follow soon as well. If you like this video, please make sure that you leave a comment. You recommend a video that you'd like to see in future, and don't forget to also subscribe just to help the channel grow. See you. Yeah.